Imagine waking before the sun, not to the comfort of your bed, but to the cold stone beneath your feet. Your day isn't your own, your body isn't your own, and your future is a mere extension of another's will. This wasn't a nightmare for millions in ancient Rome. It was life. Today we step into the shadows of history to experience a day in the life of a Roman slave, from the first, chilling breath of dawn to the moment exhausted bodies finally collapse back into the dark. I am Aella, or at least that is the name I answer to now. Before, in the land of my birth across the sea, I had another name, one that whispered of my family, my village, my dreams. But that was before the ships, before the chains, before the market in Rome where my breath was measured, my teeth inspected, and my fate sealed by a man I had never seen before. Now, in the grand villa of Dominus Lucius, my dreams are replaced by duties, my family by strangers, and my freedom. Well, freedom is a word I rarely dare to even think. The first hint of pre-dawn grey, and we are roused, not by a kind word but by the sharp voice of the vilica, the mistress of the household slaves. Aella, the lamps, then to the domina. There is no lingering, no moment of contemplation. The air is cold, but the work warms you quickly. My hands, once soft from weaving tapestries, are now calloused from endless fetching, carrying, cleaning. My primary duty today, as many days, is with the domina, the master's wife. She is a woman of fragile temperament, her moods as unpredictable as the Roman weather. Before she stirs, her chambers must be perfect. Warm water for her ablutions, fine linens laid out, her precious jewels arranged just so. I am her shadow, her extra pair of hands, her silent observer. Below stairs, the kitchen is a symphony of clatter and hushed commands. The morning meal for everyone, master and slave, must be prepared. For us, it is often a meagre affair, a few olives, a piece of hard bread, a bowl of thin gruel. Enough to fuel the body, but never to satisfy the spirit. We eat quickly, standing, our eyes already on the next task. I am fortunate in a way. My duties keep me within the villa walls, away from the brutal sun and the even more brutal overseers of the latifundia, the sprawling agricultural estates. I have heard whispers of their lives chained at night, worked until they drop, their bodies broken by the demands of the land. My chains are unseen but no less binding. As the sun climbs higher, the demands intensify. The domina requires constant attendance. Her hair, her makeup, her endless small tasks and whims. Aella, my fan, Aella, fetch my tablets, Aella, the master calls. Each command a tiny prick, a reminder of my station. But the villa's pulse extends beyond the domina's chambers. There are floors to scrub, tapestries to clean, scrolls to meticulously unroll and re-roll in the master's library. Every surface must gleam, every corner be spotless. We are the invisible hands that maintain the illusion of effortless luxury. The master, Dominus Lucius, rarely speaks directly to us except to issue a command or to chastise. His power is absolute, a silent, ever-present threat. He can sell us, beat us even. Well, it is best not to think of the ultimate power he holds. We learn to read the subtle shifts in his demeanor, to anticipate his needs before he utters them. It is a dance of survival, a constant deferral to another's will. Not all slaves share my fate. Some are valued for their specific skills, the master's physician, the tutor for his sons, the skilled artisan whose hands craft exquisite jewelry. They might earn a small peculium, a fund they could someday use to buy their freedom, a flicker of hope for some. But for most of us, freedom remains a distant, unattainable star. Midday brings a brief, grudging respite. A few moments to swallow some more sustenance, often the same plain fare as breakfast. There is no true break, merely a pause in the relentless cycle. Your muscles ache, your head pounds, but you know the afternoon will demand as much, if not more. Sometimes, in these brief moments, my mind wanders to the feel of sunlight on my own skin, not filtered through dusty windows, to the sound of my mother's laughter, not the drone of the master's commands. These memories are precious, dangerous treasures. They keep a spark of me alive, even when all around tries to extinguish it. The afternoon slides into evening and the villa prepares for its grandest ritual, dinner. For the master and his guests, a feast of exotic dishes, fine wines, and endless conversation. For us, it means a flurry of activity, fetching, serving, clearing, always present but always unseen. I serve, my eyes trained downwards, my ears open. I hear of the senate, of distant wars, of new plays in the theatre. It is a world I am part of, yet utterly separate from. Their lives, so full of choice and privilege, are laid bare before me, a stark contrast to my own existence, which narrows with each passing day. When the guests finally depart and the master retires, our work truly begins. The cleaning, the tidying, the preparation for the next day's dawn. The villa may sleep, but we do not truly. Finally, reluctantly, the light of day fades, and with it the most arduous tasks. We retreat to our shared sleeping quarters, small, airless rooms, often just a corner of a corridor or a space above the kitchen. Straw pallets, a single thin blanket. No personal possessions, no true privacy. We fall onto our sleeping mats, exhausted, our bodies aching, our minds still racing. Sleep is a stolen luxury, often broken by dreams of flight or nightmares of capture. There is no leisure, no true personal time. Each day bleeds into the next, a relentless cycle of duty and submission. The weight of the day presses down, a physical burden on the soul. They take our freedom, our names, our very bodies, but they cannot take our spirit, not yet. Sometimes, in the deepest part of the night, when the villa is utterly silent, I reach out and touch the small, smooth stone I keep hidden in my tunic, a stone from my homeland. It reminds me that I was once free, and that even here in the heart of Rome, a part of me remembers how to be human. Aella's day, and the days of millions like her, was a testament to the brutal efficiencies of ancient Rome. Slavery wasn't just a byproduct. It was the foundation upon which much of Roman society and its economic might were built. From the grandest senator to the humblest cobbler, Roman life was intertwined with the unacknowledged labor of those stripped of their rights. It's easy to dismiss this as ancient history, a relic of a bygone era. But consider how many hidden labors exist in our world today. How many products we consume, how many services we utilize, rely on unseen individuals, working in conditions that deny them their dignity and freedom. The echoes of Aella's day reverberate in our own supply chains, in the human cost of convenience. Aella's story reminds us that freedom, dignity, and basic human rights are not abstract concepts. They are the very essence of what it means to be human. They are precious, and they are precarious. Her daily struggle, her quiet resilience, forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about power, exploitation, and the value we place on a single human life. May we never take these gifts for granted. Thank you for joining us on this difficult but crucial journey into the past. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into history's hidden corners. Until next time, remember the stories often left untold.